Oh my God, that's hard for me to tell you.
Why?
I'm gonna miss you, Mom. I really gonna miss you.
So to make this make more sense and to like put it into context, I have decided to move from Florida to It's beautiful. Oh, I almost forgot to stop at this. Let me go to Dollar General. Let's see if I can U-turn. Let's see if I can make a U. Okay, guys. Me and Janae are driving. I'm driving Janae home. She has class tomorrow, right? First day of school.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, she's going to the 11th grade. And we're picking up some snacks for her for tomorrow for her first day back. Oh, let me take my bonnet off, right? Oh! And me and Janae were just talking about God.
He's a good person.
Yeah, Janae.
I told Mookie
Yeah, what you told me.
that you might think that you're alone in your room in the dark, but you're not. He's right there, next to you.
Yeah, exactly. You hear that? Janae, people underestimate Janae, okay? Janae is very in touch with herself. See, my question to you, Janae, would be, what is your advice for people who have like difficulties, who have trouble, like maybe they feel alone or they don't have friends or something? What is your advice for them?
I told him don't give up. I take a moment to talk to God and Jesus, and I ask them for help.
Good advice. Who is God to you? Like, who is God?
He's like a father to me.
Yeah, so God is
More like a cousin or uncle that I can see.
Yeah, so God is the creator of everything. He created the world. He created you. So he's not
like a friend.
He can be a friend. Yeah, he can be a friend. Not really like a cousin or an uncle, because those people can let you down, right? You can have cousins or uncles or aunts and they can let you down. They can disappoint you, but God will never disappoint you. Those people are not perfect. They make mistakes.
He never makes mistakes.
Yeah, exactly.
You see how he created these trees? He never missed a part.
He created you perfectly, right?
Yeah.
Yep. He made you how you are.
Any fingers or anything?
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. He made you how you are, and you are a beautiful young lady, right?
So are you.
Thank you. Yeah. Well, that's it. That's all you got here, folks, from Janae. That's what she had to say. And yeah, we're gonna run into Dollar General and get her some snacks for tomorrow. And then I'm gonna go stay at my Nana's house for the night because my washing machine is broken, right, Janae? So I have to wash my clothes.
Wild.
Yeah, so I have to wash my clothes at my Nana's house and go to work tomorrow. So catch up in a little bit.
I have 6 pants and 10 blouses. I'm not bringing all the blouses.
Nana. What was the point of putting them in bags.
So when they do checking, they don't have to worry about what I have. All they have to do is just take it out. They better put it back also.
They better put it back. Or are you excited? Are you excited? How excited?
I'm excited. Look, that's my sock. That's my panties.
That's not a lot of underwear, girl.
My panties.
Oh, there you go.
Toiletries. Toiletries.
Toiletries.
Toiletries.
Toiletries.
Toiletries.
Toiletries.
Toiletries.
Yeah, there you go.
And I'm going to get some wipes, disposable wipes, and feminine wipes.
Yeah, me too. I don't know where you're gonna fit all that.
This one has got lots of room. See?
You don't got too much more room.
I still have.
But we still have. I'm still gonna check in a bag. Is that your checked-in bag or?
This is my chicken bag. I told you I'm not going.
Nana, what makes you happy?
Because I'm alive.
Because you're alive.
And I'm healthy. I'm healthy. I'm healthy. Hi, Mayor. Hey, we're coming in for a few minutes and then check the Willalis sugar. All right. Sounds like at first it sounds like.
Hey,
Oh,
how y'all doing?
I'm good. I'm good. How you doing?
All right, all right.
Join the Marines.
Put them on.
Have you picked your
I
sugar?
always just,
Not the last time you checked it.
I just put it in.
What happened? Nobody take it? Mary don't not put
Yeah, I
it?
did check her.
You have the blood.
Oh, no, that was blood pressure.
You don't
yeah,
like you
not
don't
the
like
sugar.
cooking it?
I don't like needles.
This is a diabetic pill right here.
What is it,
10
11?
in one time.
How many?
10.
That's 10, 11, 12. I got 2 bottles in the room.
Don't take them.
About the cream pill and the other, the nutty pill.
Oh, that's Ceterline.
She said she has to take nuts
I
medicine.
have to take some too.
What is it?
Ceterline. They would call it crazy
Sertraline?
medicine. Sertraline. We call it crazy medicine.
Yes.
You was able to cramp.
No. I just gave up. I'm watching TV.
What?
It's my birthday.
Whose birthday?
Zach.
It's
Happy
August.
birthday, Zach!
Oh.
Hey, tell Nana what you got. I got a hat.
You got a
Oh,
hat?
there's more. Yep, you got a
Oh,
Ryan's
I'm
hat.
ugly.
Happy birthday, Zach!
Happy birthday, Zach.
Thank you.
Okay, Nana, tell us what do you have to say before I move next month?
Oh my God, that's hard for me to tell you.
Why?
I'm gonna miss you, Mom. I really gonna miss you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What advice
I
do
know.
you have?
I know. My advice to you:
Yeah.
just be yourself, okay? And you take good care of yourself, and don't forget, think of me every day.
Girl, I call you every day. You act like I don't call you every day.
Sometimes you're distracting, and then you forget that you have somebody to call.
Oh
and
my
then-
gosh.
And then it's gonna be day by and a week by.
No, I've never gone 1 week without calling you.
I'm gonna miss you, Mom.
You're gonna miss me?
Yep, I'm gonna miss you. I know you said, oh, I'm just in the Gainesville, or this and this and that. But see, in your mind, I know you're in Gainesville, and you're not here. But I know if anything happened, just like that quick, it's 3 hours. But I can't drive Texas. That takes about 18 hours to
Girl,
drive.
you can fly to Texas.
And fly.
It's only
You know,
3 hours. 3 hours.
Yeah, but
Yeah, but what?
I don't
That's
like
nothing.
that. Flying is. I just go to California or Philippines. Right now, it's not in my mind flying. I don't like flying anymore.
You'll get used to it.
I don't like flying anymore. I like
No,
riding.
you just flew to Louisiana. I meant to Texas.
I have to because I did. I have to.
So you have to come see me.
I have to. If your mama come see you,
Yeah.
then I always come see you.
Okay.
But if you don't, then don't.
Wow.
I get stuck.
You can go by yourself. You're going by yourself from California.
Right now, I don't even know because you're gonna leave me in California too.
Oh, well, at least if you go to Texas, you won't have to have two layover.
It's not the layover.
Well, yes, it is. That's the hard
No.
part.
It's not the layover.
Yeah.
It's
Because listen,
because they got electronic now. Check in this computer. That's my. Before I just give the ticket on the front on the.
well, I'll pull it up for
button.
you so that you can have it on your phone. When you walk in there, you know that you can sign up for somebody to help you. So we'll call them beforehand so that when you get to the airport, they just help you get to your
It won't be
thing.
hard for me because I can talk. I can ask them. Could you help me, please?
All right.
Yeah.
Fine, whatever.
That's what I do.
No, we're gonna sign up. They'll take you in the wheelchair and take you there.
Oh.
Yeah. So you don't have to do anything.
And then I'm not. It's in my mind. I might get up and they say you can walk.
It doesn't matter. Everybody can walk, but some people need the wheelchair. It's okay if they know you can walk. It's not a secret.
But I know how to ask. It's
No,
already in my mind.
We don't trust you. You think you're gonna get lost.
I can do it if it's not electronic. If it's not electronic that you go get in, everybody go and do it like that. I get stuck. I can't even log in on my portal.
Yeah, I know.
So
That's why you gotta call me.
It's kind of hard.
I'm driving to work right now. I just left my Nana's house. I was over her house for 2 nights. Honestly, it was because my washing machine at my parents' house wasn't working and I needed clean clothes. So I went over there. I spend the night at her house occasionally. I try to just to spend time with her and my grandpa. But this week it was just a little longer than normal. And that's okay. It was like a flashback to my childhood because I spent a lot of time at my Nana's house, like a lot. She's literally like my mom. And my own mom says that. She's like my mom for real. Like, I love her so much. And she is definitely the closest person to me and vice versa. There's another running joke that I move once a year. So like ever since I moved out of my house when I was 17 into a dorm room, I have literally moved every single year. And I don't know, it's always been something. Like the first year I moved because obviously I'm not going to stay in the dorm for more than 1 year. So I moved to an apartment, and then I moved again because I moved back into the dorms to like get free housing because I was a RA. And then after that I moved again because I was like, yeah, this is not for me. I don't want to stay in the dorms again. So I moved into an apartment again. And then I graduated, so I had to move back home, all the way back home. And then I got accepted to grad school, so I had to move again. Then I moved again because I didn't like the apartment. Then I moved again because I didn't like that apartment. And then I moved again because I graduated yet again. And I moved back home, and now I'm here. And I've been here for a year, and I'm about to move again. So, long story short, they make fun of me because I move every single year. And every time I move, I need help. Obviously, I can't do it by myself. So my family, like, they come down or up wherever I am. They come to where I am and they help me move. But it's like, they are over it. Like, they're so sick of me moving. And obviously where I'm about to move is not a long-term situation. So unfortunately, I'm going to have to move again in the future. because I want to buy a house eventually. So right now I'm moving into an apartment and I'm gonna rent. So I finally made that decision just so I can get used to the city, since I have never lived there before. And then if I like it, obviously I'll buy property there. If not, I'll move again and find somewhere that I like. So to make this make more sense and to like put it into context, I have decided to move from Florida to Texas, which is a big deal because I have lived in Florida all 27 years of my existence. So to move to another state is like a really big deal, and my family, like my mom and my nana, like they've been really shaken up about it because I've been saying I was gonna move like to Texas. Well, I didn't know I was gonna move to Texas, but I said I was gonna move from Florida like for forever. I've always said that, and like they've never believed me. They've just been like, whatever. And now that like it's official, like they still honestly don't believe me. But I put in my letter of resignation for my job a couple days ago, and that is when they finally believed that I was moving. Because prior to that, they're like, "Oh, you're not moving. You're just saying that." Like, I don't know. I just don't think they could fathom that I would leave them, because I'm pretty close to them and I spend majority of my time with them or talking to them. And even going through college, like I spent 7 years in college away from home, but I would call them every single day. So I'm pretty close to them, like my mom and my nana. And so they really didn't believe that I was going to get up and like move to another state. So like the reason behind choosing Texas, I honestly couldn't really tell you. That's kind of just how it worked out. Like I had an interest in that area because I like to watch church online a lot, and I'm very picky with who I watch, and one of the pastors that I took a liking to, like I like their style of teaching, and I really like when pastors are very Bible centered and Bible focused. Like I absolutely hate when you turn on a sermon to watch someone and they do not even bring up the Bible verse until like 15 minutes into the sermon. And to me, like 15 minutes may not be a lot to somebody else, but to me it's a lot, because you are preaching on the word of God, or at least you're supposed to be, and you're waiting until 15-20 minutes into your sermon to bring up a single Bible verse is crazy to me. Like I don't want to hear about your opinions. I just want to hear the truth in a digestible way, because essentially that's your job as a preacher. So this pastor that I had been watching for the last few years, who I really liked, he was based in Texas, his church. So I actually flew out there for my birthday to go and see this pastor preach and to check the church out, and I really liked it. I really liked the community, and so I decided I think this is where I want to go, because for me, I think you can make something out of nothing. Like you can make yourself like a certain city. You can find things to like about a certain place. Like there's pros and cons to every city, and like to me, I think the biggest deal breaker would be a church. Like if they didn't have a church community that was biblical, and that was like a positive environment to foster my journey as a Christian, then for me, I don't think it's worth going to. Like I'm not gonna move to a city where I cannot find a church community. So specifically, I was between Houston and Dallas. I checked out Austin, didn't really like it. Houston I liked, but it kind of boiled down to I don't think that it's quite my vibe. Like the whole theme, the general theme of Houston, to be honest, is a lot of partying and like that kind of fun. And that's fine if that's how you choose to have fun. But for me, I don't do that anymore, or at least I try not to. And so I'm like, I'm not gonna move somewhere that's known for that thing that I'm trying to get away from. You know, I'm trying to have a fresh new start with the new life that God has given me, you know. So I'm not gonna start it off on a bad note by going where there's temptation to do things from my past life. So not saying that other cities don't have that, because they do. I am T-minus like 2 months for moving away, which seems like so far, but I know it's close. Like, I know it's close. I put in my resignation like 3 days ago. I'm gonna stop working. I gave them a 4 weeks notice, because for me, for a health professional, it's appropriate to put in 4 weeks instead of 2 weeks, just because I have patients. Like, I have my own patients, so to give them only 2 weeks to find someone else to take care of my patients is really tough, and to me it's not very considerate. So I did give them 4 weeks. What's even crazier, and trust me, you don't need to judge me, because I've had at least 20 people tell me that I'm crazy. What's even crazier is that I quit my job and I don't have a job lined up. So I know that sounds absolutely crazy. Trust me, I know, like, I'm well aware. I have been interviewing and applying, not to too many jobs, because I've been really picky, because my whole thing is this: I am not gonna move away from my family if it's not worth it. Like, there's no way that I'm gonna go backwards. Like, I have a great job now, so why would I accept anything less than at least where I'm at right now? So as of right now, I haven't found anything that's the right fit for me. And I get that some people may be like, girl, you're just being too picky, you're not gonna have a job at this point, like, take it or leave it. But for me, like, I'm gonna leave it. I am having faith that God is going to provide, like, even if it's at quote unquote the last minute, because God is always on time, so it's not the last minute. So I'm just going to have faith that, you know, He's going to provide me a job that's way better than I could have ever imagined. And I might sound cuckoo crazy to majority of people, but that is how I'm choosing to go about this process. Because essentially, I could have never put in my resignation, because I don't have a job, because I don't have a job lined up, or I don't even have a prospective job lined up. I could have easily said, I'm not gonna resign until I find a job. Having faith is just believing that God is going to come through. You may not know how, you may not know when, but having faith that He's going to do that. Part of me recording this is so that everyone can see when it does happen. I want people to see that having faith in God is not for nothing. Like, I sound like a crazy person now, but I have faith. I have a lot of faith that in like a month or so, I'm going to be recording again. And it's going to be me saying that God has provided for me. Like, I'm going to come on here eventually and be so excited and tell you guys that I found a great job and I found a great place to live, and everything is going to work out.